For the land of the free.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. On the day that George Washington was born, 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Two of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin? The trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
I like that. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green, and it's Irving in at the 1. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. King is out there with Porzingis, and it's Brunson in at the point. So Dallas will get the first possession. Doncic against LeVert. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And so here is Dallas.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Irving looking over the floor. Outside Durant. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Inside.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Green finds Irving to the paint. Doncic with the steal. And they're moving it up the floor. And Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Mavericks leading by 6. Lob pass to Porzingis.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Here's Irving. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Offensive rebound. LeVert. Outside for KD. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. Passes it to Porzingis. He can't hit that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
Here's Green. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
And it's Green missing. Dallas leading by 4. And Doncic throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Doncic against LeVert. Irving kicks to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
On the wing, Hardaway. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's LeVert. A 20-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And Doncic gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Irving against Hardaway. The drive by. Oh, that was terrific.
Man, my goodness. Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Doncic outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
To the middle. A nice shot by Jordan.
When Jordan is operating that close to the basket, it takes a lot to throw him off his game.
To the inside.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts.
And how high did he have to go to make that catch? Scintillating.
Durant kicks to LeVert. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, he's getting smarter at reading these situations, guys. LeVert's basketball IQ and pick and rolls ascending.
Now, here's Doncic. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings midseason?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Nets. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And the Mavericks making a... Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Jordan kicks to LeVert. Here's Dinwiddie. He drains the quick shot. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Shutting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the two-guard spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Maverick in the last matchup against the Thunder was phenomenal. He had an impressive number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
There's the pass to Dinwiddie. Over in the corner, Green. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Doncic outside, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Doncic. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You know, there's really no defense for this. Irving relishes, actually thoroughly enjoys scoring against tight defense.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Kristaps Porzingis. Brooklyn's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Green finds Irving, goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's King. Got a piece of it. Dinwiddie with it. Hardaway picks him up. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Here's King, and he drops in the layup off the glass. King's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Jordan, and it's King with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 10. Down low, Doncic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now LeVert. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Basket counts. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Timeout called, the Nets. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
That's tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Porzingis with the steal. Here's King. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Porzingis has no problem giving the ball up. This is just the kind of unselfishness you like to see.
Irving against Brunson. Outside Jordan. Back to Irving from the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Stolen by LeVert. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Dinwiddie wide open. Off target with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Irving dishes to Jordan. Dinwiddie against Doncic. Unloads from 13. Up again. It's rebounded by Dallas. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, for Tim Hardaway Jr., it's the family business. His dad was a pro and an outstanding one in his own right in the NBA. So Jr. knows exactly what it takes to excel at this level.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Porzingis, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
A textbook kickback to set up the easy finish.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Six on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game for Mavericks.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with King. And it's Brunson in at point guard. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Jordan. LeVert inside the line. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Nets lead by 5.
I find LeVert to be at his best when he's in rhythm. When he's pulling up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
King's shot is off. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Green gets it to go.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Green against King. Left side, Porzingis. And he drops it in from the low post. Porzingis has got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Durant. The 17-footer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Durant's got 27.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
King, that's good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
That one goes. Counted.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And King, here we go. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. And that's 31 points for Kevin Durant.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And there's the call on Maverick. That's foul number 2 for him. Durant with a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. KD's got 12 points here in the second half. Dallas calls timeout.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Brooklyn. Mavericks trailed by 8. Pass to Brunson. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Over Hardaway. Durant, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
King, they double him with Jordan. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Nets leading by 6. Dinwiddie outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 8.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And stolen by Jordan. There's the triple. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Dinwiddie. And now an 11-point Nets lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Brunson, good.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Inside, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Kevin Durant. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. King with the block. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, he's known for his finesse game, guys, but Porzingis showing you there. He's got some power to his game, too.
LeVert with it. Now here's Dinwiddie. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jordan. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 8th assist in the game. To the middle. Doncic trying to get open.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein comes in for Porzingis. And Trey Burke subbed in for Doncic. And a change for the Nets. Joe Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. Outside Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. Inside. Allen finds Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Allen. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Luwawu, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Back to Allen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Kicks to Cauley Stein. It's good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Nets leading by 5. Dinwiddie right side. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
So it's Brooklyn now. Dinwiddie with it. Out defended by Cauley Stein. 6 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. The Mavericks pull it in. King's got his 7th rebound here tonight. He kicks it to Cauley Stein. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Allen dishes to Irving. Harris, right side, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Mavericks trail by 7, and King, here we go.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
And the net shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Jordan finds Irving. Back to Jordan. For 3, Harris. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Make that another one for Harris, one of the most efficient scorers in the NBA.
Yep, it counts. King's got 45 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Harris, good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Good work there as it goes. 47 points for Maverick.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Mavericks trail by 7. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Allen right side. Harris outside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
So for Brooklyn now, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant is out there with Green, and it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Allen surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Out to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Brunson against Irving. Over in the corner, Green. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Irving finds Durant. From deep. Tips it. And staying with the play, Allen. And the Nets lead by 15.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Here's King. Great D that time from Green. The Nets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
Jordan, he's checked in for Allen.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
They kick it out to Green. Action coming off the assist from KD.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
King.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And here's Irving. Passes to Durant. Over Hardaway. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. KD's got 7 now in this quarter.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Irving passes to Durant. Over Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. King's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And good, he hits it again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
The pass to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Durant, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And Jeff Green drops them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Outside Durant, shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from King. Here's Irving. Outside Durant. Pass to Green. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Mavericks trail by 16. And King, here we go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. Jeff Green picks one up. That free throw good from King. Nets leading by 13. Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Boy, somehow, some way, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing it.
King, the pass to Brunson. They double him with Green. Porzingis with the ball. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Jordan. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Mavericks trail by 15. And King, here we go. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Irving kicks to Durant. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. And it's King with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Count it.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And King, here we go. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Passes it to Irving. They kick it out to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Green's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Brooklyn. And King, here we go. Irving with the steal. 1:12 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Green with the jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Irving.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Brooklyn.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Boy, I like the way Porzingis uses his ample offensive tools to generate some big-time offense.
And the pass to Durant. Now LeVert. They kick it out to Green. Pass to LeVert. Back to Green. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.